More celebrities, influencers, athletes, and even luxury brands are now stepping into NFTs. The luxury fashion brand Salvatore Ferragamo has announced that they will be part of the growing list of designers to get involved with non-fungible tokens. The brand opened a 2,600 square foot concept store last Friday. Greene Street, in the heart of New York City's bustling Soho, is home to Ferragamo's new concept store. And customers are given free NFTs as well as exclusive personalized products. Soho's cobblestone streets have long symbolized a distinctly youthful spirit. As a brand, we thrive on the inherent energy of New York's downtown culture, so it's a natural home for us. In this sense, our new store represents a unique opportunity to cultivate a space where people can come together, spend time, hang out, and hopefully experience something new. North America CEO Daniella Vitale. Can't get enough of this interesting story? Luckily for you, nugget lover, here is a coverage of how Salvatore Ferragamo, the latest upscale fashion designer, stepped into NFTs. Remember that while the first step is completing any of these amazing videos, the second and possibly more important step is taking action, even if it's imperfect action. NFTs are tokens on blockchain that signify ownership of digital art. Ferragamo created 256 pieces of digital art in total, but all visitors to their booth got free access to their NFT tokens. The brand has worked with an artist called Shxpir to design digital art for its new NFTs. Shxpir creates psychedelic 3D graphic art with surrealist and glitch elements. The NFTs will also have a limited edition capsule collection of physical items for Ferragamo that includes 200 t-shirts and 150 sweatshirts. With this new store, NFTs are even more accessible for both Web3 users and crypto-curious individuals. The store's motif includes padded walls with a periwinkle hue and regal columns, spurring a sense of royalty. The store offers a glimpse into how luxury is experimenting with new technology in order to attract a younger digital audience. For one, it's exploratory and playful, with the artwork by various projects being displayed on an elaborate mirrored booth with a large curved screen that displays all of the colorful animated artwork by Shxpir, who is partnering with multidisciplinary studio Diane to create immersive projects for Louis Vuitton and Dior. Visitors can customize the artwork with various elements via touchscreens and pose for a video in the booth. Even though the store limits its inaugural collection to 256 NFTs to start, they are still open to expanding this concept further. A participatory NFT project is housed in a mirrored installation. 256 customers are co-creating their own user-generated NFT concept against a selection of Shxpir-designed backdrops. The resulting artwork, captured on a high-spec Blackmagic camera, can be minted for free as an NFT. Staff will be available to help newcomers set up an Ethereum wallet and download their custom-made NFT. Customers that shop in stores and participate in in-store orientation are paving the way to a future Web 3.0 and metaverse-related projects that are sure to be popular. Brands such as Philipp Plein and Printemps have already begun adopting this strategy. Other Ferragamo Greene Street activations include a custom sneaker program. Customers can choose from a variety of colors and details to create their own exclusive Ferragamo sneaker. They can then watch the development process unfold on screens with a 3D hologram technology. The shoe is called 6R3ENE and is exclusive to the store. The visitors can customize the shoes and purchase them for $1,150. It only takes a couple of months to get the shoes after ordering them. Diane, a multidisciplinary studio, has conceptualized the retail experience for Ferragamo, as well as other successful brands in the industry such as Louis Vuitton and Versace. Ferragamo has just launched their first step into Web3, joining the trend of other luxury brands including Gucci and Balmain. Because of the addition of their new CEO Marco Gobbetti, who joined in January with ambitions to modernize and re-energize the brand. Many brands experimenting with incorporating NFTs into physical experience have also followed suit. One of these brands is Selfridges, which has been displaying and selling NFTs in its London store, while Fred Segal displays NFT collections in Los Angeles. Ferragamo is a 95-year-old brand founded in Italy and headquartered at an 11th century palazzo. They might seem to be out of touch with the changing needs of customers, but they opted for a different strategy. Daniella Vitale, CEO in North America who spearheaded the Greene Street concept, said, "While we are lucky to have it and it can certainly inform us, we cannot allow the heritage piece to define us." Ferragamo had hired Vitale, who had been previously with Tiffany from October of 2021, and this is her first project. Previously, she had been the CEO of Barney's and Gucci North America and then moved to Ferragamo after joining Tiffany's. With a new hire, former Burberry CEO Marco Gobbetti, the brand has found someone to come up with a dynamic new clothing. They also hired a 27-year-old Grace Wells Bonner alumnus in March and LVMH prize finalist Maximilian Davis as a creative director. Here's a sneak peek of the Zoom interview before the Greene Street launch. Is the Soho concept store part of a broader retail strategy in terms of a test and learn? Daniella Vitale. Our new creative director Maximilian Davis is in the process of creating a new global store concept for 2023, but was also involved in all of the creative pieces within the Soho store. Technology, personalization, and collaboration will be part of what we are going to do going forward, and the Soho concept will help define of what it will look like. Particularly for a younger consumer, the retail experience is part of their social milieu, so it's about how we can create those shareable moments. And not just from a technology point of view. We're also looking at other art or archival elements that we can bring into the stores. It's a critical part of making sure the physical stores remain important. Is region-specific product a further area for development? We do want to explore more exclusivity in our product that really reflects our different markets. For instance, LA is very different from New York or Miami. People are craving things that not everyone has, so that is going to be an important part of what we do in America. You have taken personalization to the next level in Soho with both the NFTs and the physical product. What does that bring to the table? To be able to experience and share is part of the new Ferragamo. Although we have a regular customization program, we have never been able to do something 3D like this in our stores, potentially attracting a new and younger consumer. What is the endgame in terms of the NFT project in particular? We've never walked away from tangible products, but the metaverse is a form of entertainment that will become more and more popular. So it's about educating our existing consumer who is not necessarily part of that world so that they can participate without being intimidated and also acquiring a new customer. It's very important that we are catering to both. For instance, as well as helping people create their Ethereum wallet, we'll also show them how to be on OpenSea. So if they decide they want to trade their personalized NFT, they can do that too. How do you see Web 3.0 and the emerging metaverse further playing out where Ferragamo is concerned? I do think it will play a role going forward, both in-store and online. We are thinking about a digital experience around our archive in the fall. It's also more democratic as more people get to see it rather than a physical exhibition. Going forward, how will the Soho concept store evolve? We will most likely continue to work with Shxpir for a second round. We are also looking at applying the hologram personalization for other products. It doesn't have to be a shoe, but there are many things that we can explore. On the other hand, Puma teamed up with virtual communities in an effort to reintroduce sneaker customization. Nike's Crypto Kicks, a customizable NFT sneaker that collectors can forge into physical sneakers, was released after the company acquired RTFKT. Soho provides an experimental venue for these new concepts, and their experimentation could expand to other product categories. At the end of the NFT NYC conference, Ferragamo unveiled its new store. In this new space, guests could interact with digital stickers. Nuno's Nike releases were also featured in one of Diesel's Soho stores, where they handed out stickers to those who attended their reveal. Finally, Gucci's flagship store included a party for those interested in their digital NFTs, including 10 KTF and super rare products. Rebecca Minkoff and Mavion World have partnered to create an NFT project that goes beyond the digital and into the physical world. Fashion fans know there is more to fashion than what could be bought online, and this partnership encompasses physical perks like tickets to Fashion Week. Vitale has said, "It is not just in retail, we are in the entertainment business. We need to give people a reason to cross that threshold, the confluence of the technology and art and commerce and creativity. Anyone can open a store in Soho, but this is how we're going to differentiate ourselves." On choosing Shxpir, according to Vitale, this fashion artist has been working with items such as Coach bags, which they developed the holographic NFTs of. Shxpir will create content for Ferragamo as well as live-stream New York Fashion Week in September. Vitale says that Shxpir reflects the energy of New York City and Soho. He's able to evocatively juxtapose grit with luxury in a way that not many others can. "I tell people I make fake art because I don't want to be identified as an artist," Shxpir said in an interview. "I don't feel associated with contemporary art. Digital artists spend years or months of time on the computer making something, and the art world doesn't think that has any value. You can call me a creator." The creator of the store, born in China and now living in New York, designed tokens that can be customized into one's individual artwork. There are 256 iterations, and Ferragamo is paying the fee to mint them. The tokens were created with a strong retro vibe, which was inspired by music videos from the previous decade. Users designed the token at the Diane design cost, immersed in a sci-fi chic atmosphere that is then issued on the Ethereum blockchain. Shxpir was impressed by the metallic bags. He said, "They're very metaverse. The material is super reflective and the color is chrome, which is very 3D art. I don't know how they make this material." Ferragamo claims an interactive multi-sensory booth to integrate the old and new retail world. "One of the key aims we set out to achieve with the NFT project was to make it an inherently personal experience," Vitale said. "We know that the world of Web3 can be somewhat intimidating. As such, this project has been conceptualized in a way that demystifies the system," she added. "Even if you're not experienced in NFTs or if you don't have a wallet, we'll guide you through the steps required. Guests can make their own NFT background and customize it by choosing from Shxpir's design, as well as traits they want to add. They will then receive a video that shows them after they made their background with the art behind them." With IRL moments captured on the blockchain, Ferragamo provides NFTs, which might seem like a gimmick but may be like a next-generation photo booth to some. Salvatore Ferragamo was an Italian innovative shoe designer who experimented with materials, including kangaroo, crocodile, and fish skin. In addition to his experiments, he drew on historic inspiration for his shoes. Salvatore Ferragamo, born in 1898, was the 11th of 14 children. When he was 9 years old and made his first pair of shoes for himself, as well as a pair of high heels to wear at his sister's confirmation, he decided that this is what he wanted to do. Ferragamo originally studied shoemaking in Naples in 1905 and found success designing footwear for the cinema. He opened a shop, but it was in Boston that he emigrated to, and one of his brothers worked in a cowboy boot factory. First convincing his brothers to move to California and then Santa Barbara, he eventually moved to Hollywood, where he became successful designing footwear for the cinema. Ferragamo, who had spent 13 years in the US, moved back to Italy in 1927, settling in Florence. During his time there, he began making shoes for prominent women, including Maharani of Cooch Behar, Eva Peron, and Marilyn Monroe. He later opened a workshop in the Via Manelli, experimenting with design and sought patents for his innovations. He also filed for bankruptcy because of poor management and economic pressure, but was able to bounce back later on, employing up to 700 artisans and producing 350 pairs of shoes per day. Salvatore Ferragamo created a shoe called the Rainbow, in which the platform sandal style was designed for the American singer and actress Judy Garland. The shoe was a tribute to Garland's signature song Over the Rainbow performed in the Wizard of Oz feature film. The shoe was made using materials rationed during World War II, such as cork and suede with gold kidskin straps. Salvatore Ferragamo established one of the world's leading fashion houses after designing hundreds of shoes in Hollywood. His 6 children took control of the business after his death and expanded its operations to include luxury shoes, bags, and more. One of Salvatore Ferragamo's most famous inventions were the cage heel. His eldest daughter, Fiamma, came up with the Vara pumps in 1978. He had a museum in Florence dedicated to his life and work when he died in 1997. The Ferragamo Foundation is the company's first global foundation and was formed to promote fashion designers that embody the values of Salvatore Ferragamo. The Ferragamo family owns the company and operates under a rule that only 3 members of the family can work at the company. As a result, there is intense competition between Ferragamo's children regarding which one gets to work for the company. That's it for this video, Nugget lover. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!